Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the people who are just hopping on. Hello. How are y'all doing today? Shoot. That's good. Biscuit eater. Okay. Oh, nice. What you eating, man? Bacon. Okay, that's nice. I just got over food sickness, by the way, from bacon, so that's funny. Do you have any questions about history or anything like that? Because I'm here whenever you want to ask. Any history thing related, I'm here. Share the stream to your friends. Share the stream to everyone you can. I'm trying to grow my community. If you want to, of course. What battle had the most casualties in World War II? That would have to be Stalingrad on the Eastern Front in World War II, fought on the Volga River from 1942 to 43. One of the most bloodiest battles in World War II. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, how many casualties were in? How many casualties were in Stalingrad? That's what you said, right? Okay. So the casualties that were fought in Stalingrad. Okay. Battles fought in Stalingrad. Okay. I would have to think real quick. That may take a minute. I think it was between 3 and 4 million. I'd want to say. No, I know this real quick. 1.2 million were the total losses from there, from the battle, from over that period of time. Any other questions? DM your friends, text your friends, and tell them I'm here. Yes, I did actually. My grandma's dad, my great grandma's dad, fought in World War One at Belleau Wood with the Devil Dogs or the Marine Corps. My grandfather, or my uncle, fought in World War II. He was a 82nd Airborne, fought the Germans. My grandpa Bill fought in the Korean War. My uncle Eric fought in Afghanistan and Iraq. So I have a long line of people who fought in wars. See, my triple great grandfather fought in the American Civil War, or it'd be great 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 grandpa fought in the Civil War. Anybody? Any other questions? Buddy, get out. No, sure not. Well, I am a history nerd. Well, obviously, you can tell, but I've always wanted to learn history and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's why. Are you interested in history? Sure, screen. Okay.
I'm being told this is Limo Emo from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
And his
Hey,
private dog is the gentleman under the security guard.
Germany's favorite villainous mustache enthusiast, Adolf Hitler. You know, the guy who looked at World War I trench warfare and thought, how can we make the new war go faster and even more terrifying? Apparently, a guy called Heinz Guderian claimed to have the answer. Storm in like a boss with fast-moving tanks, screaming Stuka dive bombers and artillery while everybody chats over the radio. And just like that, Blitzkrieg was born. Combining speed, firepower, and the audacity of a drunken dare, or a meth head. But we will come to that later. Let's set the scene. It's 1939, and one of the countries in Europe that was just minding its own business was Poland. A place that had mostly psycho-wacko dictators as neighbors.
Yet again, I apologize for lagging.
Speaking of red flags, I'm sure the swastika and Soviet banner were among them. Suddenly, Poland found itself hosting a Blitzkrieg beta test, and right from the start, things turned into chaos for the Polish army. The Luftwaffe was bombing cities and railways, cutting off Polish frontline forces, and generally making things very uncomfortable for everyone below.
Okay, I am so sorry for the lag. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I'll fix that later. I'll get back to you on that. I'll film the video for the reaction. Okay, welcome people who are just coming to the stream. How are y'all today? mosquito. So ancient history, you say? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try this again.
The divisions rolled through the countryside, bypassing strongholds with high speed like it was all a scene from The Fast and the Furious. Get it? Okay. Then on September the 17th, the Soviet Union crashed the party from the east. Because why let Hitler have all the fun? After the swift conquest of Poland, the war shifted gears into what's known as the Sitzkrieg, or as it's cheekily translated, the sitting on your butt war.
Viewers who are watching right now.
While the French fortified their borders and waited for something to happen, the Germans were anything but idle. They used this lull to finalize invasion.
I need to know if it the lag is just for me or if it's for all as well. Because I can fix this problem and make it low again.
Plans for Denmark and Norway. The butt-sitting phase officially ended when Germany steamrolled Denmark in just a few hours. Clearly, those Panzer boys were on a tight schedule. Norway, however, proved to be a trickier nut to crack, thanks to a pesky little thing called the Royal Navy, and the fact bad omen for what lay ahead. By now, the German armoured convoy had reached its next destination, France and the Low Countries. The French, feeling pretty confident, had constructed a supposedly impenetrable defensive marvel known as the Maginot Line. It was like building a massive wall to keep out burglars, but forgetting to lock the back door. Predictably, the Germans didn't bother with the front. Instead, they strolled right through the Ardennes forest, a region the French assumed was too dense for tanks.
I am sorry.
Turns out the Germans were basically saying, "Hold my schnitzel." In addition to schnitzels, German soldiers were also supplied with Pervitin. As it turns out, Blitzkrieg wasn't just about tanks and tactics. It was about troops blitzed out of their minds on methamphetamine. Now, if you're struggling to imagine a Nazi horde in armoured vehicles looks like, well, let me paint that picture for you. Auf der Heide.